Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough as the Pan-Asian Cooperative. We are going to continue from, I think it was turn 21 we're on, yes it is, and we'll see how it goes. So, Asians pestering about, not really much action as of yet, just sort of skipping through the turns and improving my nation, so let's keep going. Quest updated. Oh, we have a quest. Station Charter. Several new ventures wish to establish their operation near our territory. They provide different services that may be useful to us. Banu Musa provides 4 science to any city that establishes a trade route. Hakima Station provides 3 food and 1 culture to any city that establishes a trade route. Which venture would you like to approve? So I guess there's a decision. Okay, we can choose one or the other. We would like to go with probably science. I think that is probably the best one to go for. So let's go with approve Banu Musa. Banu Musa established near our colony. Only 1 city per colony may trade with each station at the same time. So we can only trade with 1 city, 1 colony. Yeah, so we can't basically trade with Far-Base 1 and Banu Musa. And that one can actually upgrade to tier 2 and it will provide 6 science. Far-Base 1, that's energy and science. Far-Base 1, I'm not sure what the trade routes are like over water. I'm not sure if you didn't need like a different thing for that. Most likely the trade convoys can travel over water. How long till this has finished? 2 turns. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Expedition complete.
Your explorer has discovered something wonderful. There are many more sites like this to investigate around the world, so you might want to consider building additional explorers to send to these locations.
Oh, cheers, bro. Right. After many fruitless months of excavating, the alien skeleton, an alien lifeform, approached from the wilds as if it was called. Your expedition team quickly armed itself, but this proved unnecessary. Whatever reverence it held for the dead skeleton seemed to have transferred to you. An alien raptor bug is now under your control. How awesome! Look at that! I got a little bug. That's so cool. I wanted to have like aliens under my control, and I already do. That's so cool. Right, anyway, it looks like there's a siege worm there. That sucks. But the island kind of ends here. So we'll probably have to head down south next. Or we'll have to get a sea vessel of some sort. Let's change the production. Oh no, we don't need to do that. 2 more turns until the soldier finishes. I'm sure it will tell me when I need to. Cool. I'm not sure if the raptor thing will actually be attacked. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get over there with the explorer, and I don't want to take him anywhere near that siege worm. So we're going to head back the opposite direction. Right, let's choose production. We shall go with an ultrasonic fence, I think. Look, we've already started building a mine over silica to get us extra technology. So we can get a miasmic repulsor for the trade, or we can get an ultrasonic fence. I think we'll go with an ultrasonic fence. Just to stop this siege worm if it decides to travel in this direction. So, there we go. Soldier's finished. I'm going to move him over there. We'll fortify him at some point. The worker cannot get over there So it looks like we need to use a sea vessel in order to do that. But it's good knowing that's there. The resource pod might give us something quite handy. We can also get this bug back over here to help us defend against these aliens as well. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. The aliens buzzing around up there. Oh, another player. Krablost.
Sputnik, Slawiańska Federacja pozdrawiaje Tybia.
Cool. General Vadim Kozlov of Slavic Federation. Let us share information and together move forwards. Can we discuss something?
W prostych słowach, пожалуйста.
Cooperation agreement. Publicly condemn. What can we demand? Well, it looks like it's pretty similar to the old Civ.
W prostych słowach, пожалуйста.
Great. So that should be pretty simple once we start making diplomatic moves. What's going on with our technology? So we're currently working on alien biology. But I really need to actually start working on pioneering. So I'm going to forget about alien biology for now because I need to get this trade depot up and going so I can actually trade. And then we need to think about... Oh, we need to get planetary survey as well because we need to get the work barge so we can work on those water tiles. Something that we need to do. As for getting more colonists, not sure how that works. Like, where do we have to go in order to do that? I have no idea. Just having a quick look around. Colonists. Surely it can't be that far out on the circle. Or maybe you can only create colonists once your settlement is big enough. I have no idea what to refer this as. I guess it's just a city. It's not a colony. This is what a colony is. So I'll call these cities and I'll call these colonies from now on, just so it doesn't get confusing. Right. Let's get this bug over here. Get him away from the siege worm. As for this fella, actually, I'm not sure if I should move on to that tile. It looks like it's got miasma. I kind of want to move on to this tile where this bug is, but I'm not going to attack them because I don't want to start off anything that may put my worker in danger. I'll just put the soldier on the worker tile so we can just defend it while it's working. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We're also working on that, what's it called? The ultrasonic fence. So that will stop the aliens from getting any further as well. Go through a couple of turns. We will just move this fella over here and get the explorer down. We need to fortify that inside our own lands, I think, and it will heal. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. These are like horses. They can run two tiles.
Iskawaran, the African people greet you.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you too. Samatar Jama Bar of the African Union. I'm going to get rid of some of these hex grids because I don't think we... Well, we keep the hex grids, it's nice to see where we can move. But the yield icons we don't need, that was just sort of cluttering my screen. I'll keep the resource icons up and the artifact icons so we can see all those on the map. Cool. Right, we're going to fortify our soldiers on that tile. And we are going to put our worker into the city. And we will fortify next turn. So fortify until healed. Develop a virtue. Now this one's not very useful at the moment. Earn extra culture equal to 30% of net positive health. Currently that would only be like 1, so a bit pointless. Each city tile generates plus 0.25 science for every population. I think that's a really good one to go for. So we're going to head towards that. And that will increase our science a bit more. Especially as we continue to develop all these tiles. Keep them on the move. The explorer's done healing. So now we can head back down past Farbase 1, or at least I hope I can, because all the aliens are getting in the way. Might get really tedious with these aliens, because there are a lot of them from what I've seen, and it'd be hard, like, not to attack them. I'm not quite sure. Like, is it that each species, like alien drones, get mad at you and alien wolves differently, or is it like aliens related to a specific hive that get annoyed at you? Because then you could just destroy that hive and then continue down like harmony, affinity. I'm not quite sure how it works. Anyway, let's continue our turns. I'm not too familiar with this game past like 100 turns, just to point that out, because I have obviously watched a lot of videos of the pre-release version, but after that we'll be diving into dark territory. Now, I want to get this explorer on his way, so we are just going to move him into this miasma tile, see if we can. Actually, we might be able to take like the explorer. Oh, the soldier can't stand on the same tile as an explorer. Okay, that's interesting. I think that you should be able to escort them, but apparently not. Alright, we do have Raptor Bug. Let's move him there. Oh, that's 3 tiles, isn't it? Yeah, they moved 3 tiles over flat land. It's incredible. Very mobile unit. Not sure if this Raptor Bug gets affected by miasma. It's both tougher and capable of causing more damage than the wolf beetle. So those wolf beetles? Yes, they are. So that's a wolf beetle, and we have a raptor bug, which is apparently much more powerful. So it's like an upgraded version of those. So the aliens didn't attack me, that's cool. Quest decision. Our relic has provoked an ideological split among our citizens. Some believe the old Earth relic is instrumental as a source of solace for the grief people feel over their lost world. They want it left in a reverent peace as a shrine. Others think it represents a valuable repository of traditional wisdom that must be studied and displayed publicly if humanity is to embrace their new home. So what's that? Leave old Earth relics untouched. All relics free maintenance. Oh, that might be quite nice just to... I'm not sure how my money is though. It's plus 11. I don't think that's a problem. Or we get +1 culture from relics. I think that's a lot better. We can get better virtues. So relics will be made public resources, accessible like any library for any citizen to examine their contents. Early reports indicate they are already spurring new insights into our way of life. Cool. Now let's move on this chappy. Oh, it looks like the island ends there and there's just a couple of bugs hanging around for the sake of it. So, what do we do now? We've discovered our island. I guess we have to use ships. No idea how that's going to work, but we are going to have to probably tech towards it. So this could get interesting very quickly. It might be worth destroying the alien life forms on my sort of land here, just so that they don't get in the way. I need to get over to here somehow. That'll use a trade convoy, and we're also going to need a work boat. The work boat won't be able to carry any soldiers or anything, I presume. So I am just going to continue moving these raptor bugs forward so we can sort of corner off the alien life here. Right, that's it. We'll just fortify them there. Actually, I don't think they can fortify. So we might just have to sleep it. I think we'll just sleep it. Order the unit to remain inactive until the player provides new orders. Quest updated. Since our opening our clinic, the populace has been split by an ideological divide. Securing and improving our new territory has put great strain on both our military and civil workforces, and both contend that the hazards they face should be offset by the state-sponsored healthcare. Our fledgling colony does not have the resources to do both, which then has the greater need of aid. So we get plus 15 city hit points from clinics, or we provide care for civil workers, to plus 1 health from clinics. I think we'll go for the provide care. We don't need the hit points in the city. We're not really being attacked, and the health will be useful. So defense and security are vital, but our colony must invest in its infrastructure if we are to truly thrive. Ugh. Can't even speak. Right. Move on to the next turn. Let's get this explorer out of there. We'll move the soldiers out of the way so this guy can continue his way. Oh, he can't. How come he's only moving 1 tile at a time now? That's annoying. Can these guys jump on the water? No, they cannot. Again, it must be something to do with technology. Let's have a look at here. Ah, planetary survey. There we go. Allows land units to embark and cross water tiles. That might be useful. Right, let's make sure that we can complete pioneering. Or maybe planetary survey would be even better, because there's no point in getting pioneering until we've completed planetary survey. Although, actually, no, finishing pioneering first would be better, because then we can work on the trade vessel whilst planetary survey is researching, and then it'll be more efficient that way. Yes, definitely. Okay, so that's good. We will fortify that fella and move on to the next turn. So we got another person in Tiangong now. Get these soldiers to move back and fortify that position. My worker is busy constructing a farm. Cool. Research
The universe
pioneering.
is either
Great.
in progress or in entropy. We choose progress.
Cool. And we are going to select our next research as planetary survey. Right, at Tiangong, after the ultrasonic fence is complete, we can then build a trade depot. Hello, looks like we can now build a colonist as well. I'm assuming that's something to do with the population, unless it was just part of that, then that technology I'm talking about. Ah yeah, pioneering. It unlocks the ability to do colonists. Okay, I'm pretty dumb. Sorry, I didn't read that earlier. Some of you were probably shouting at the screen if you've already played it, but there we go. Learn new things every day. Let's fortify on there. And that's job done. Cool. So I think we're doing really well at the moment. We've got a health high, we've got the culture coming in fast, we've got technology coming in fast, especially considering we're only on 1 settlement, and we've got plenty of money. 507. I don't think we're going to run out anytime soon. I might have put the difficulty too low, to be fair, but it is moderate. I don't know, maybe the players will be harder to fight against, or maybe we'll find an island with like a huge alien den and we'll just be like, oh my god, what do we do now? I have a feeling we just got stuck on a small island at the start. There isn't really much on this island, it kind of sucks. There's probably a possibility for a city down here, and there's also a possibility for a city up here. Over here, it's a bit useless. Not really much point going over here, because there's not many resources at all. There's only this tubers, and yeah, that's about it. Maybe other resources will turn up later in the game on this island here. As for now, I think we have a really good position. Let's continue our explorer. Actually, I'll probably just keep him on this tile here, and then he can quickly jump over as soon as we get the ability to do so with planetary survey. I'm just going to put him onto that tile, and then we'll tell him to go to sleep for a while. Well, let's fortify until healed. Does need a bit of healing, so that'll work out just fine. Looks like there's going to be a lot of skipping turns, to be honest. Station discovered, Adept Blue. Adept Blue provides +2 food and 2 science to any city that establishes a trade route. Where are they? Adept Blue. Where is that? Oh, it's down here. Oh, that's useful, isn't it? Don't think we're going to be trading with them anytime soon. Right, let's get the trade depot going. Ah, trade vessel. Naval trade unit. So that will allow us to trade with Ban Musa. But we are going to go with the trade depot first, so we can get 2 trade routes. Planetary survey is done in 3 turns. Go to sleep. Well, we'll just fortify you there. And I think that is our last player.
Venez mettre
Elodie
à l'aise. Franco-Iberia vous accueille
Franco
chaleureusement.
Iberia. Great. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and myself makes 6. So that's all our players have landed on this planet now. I like the way they kind of land like that. You kind of know their starting positions. In the old Civ, you kind of had to look for them, and if there was like other nations in the way, you would never know where the other nations were. And in this way, you can kind of tell that like these guys might go to war with these guys because they are very close together. Whereas you would never know that, for instance, if these guys built like a huge border down here, and then you just would never go past them. And yeah, well, now you can. Now you know. So that's very good. Moving on to the next turn, and we'll get that planetary survey.
All planets possess inherent value, and establishing the exact dollar value of the property should be a priority.
Allows units to embark and cross deep water. Allows workers to build the work barge improvement. So does that allow them to go on land and sea? Don't know. Anyway, let's get this explorer going. Across the water then. Hopefully you won't be attacked by some random sea alien. You've got a virtue to develop. Now we don't want that because we haven't really done many expeditions. I think I might go towards prosperity already, and then we can get another free worker unit. We are also working towards this like first tier bonus here with the free virtue that I probably put back into knowledge. Choose new research, and we will go with the alien biology to get the ability to clear miasma, and it will give us worker miasma immunity as well. What else is there? I wanted to know what stops them from attacking trade routes. I'm not quite sure what does that. Is it engineering? Not entirely sure. Maybe it's over here, alien sciences. Xenomass well? Oh look, you can get a miasmic condenser. Generates miasma. Interesting. So instead of like taking it away because it affects your units, I'm guessing later in the game you can make all of your units immune to miasma and then just flood the planet with it so that other players can't get at you without damaging their units severely. That sounds really cool. That is like a really cool thing. I'm actually quite looking forward to that. I get Farmer Lab there, get extra health again. Again, I'm not sure quite what gives us the ability to make our trade not get attacked. We might need to get computing there to get the gunboat, because we do need something to defend our trade if we're going over water. But it looks like the majority of our units will be sea units in this game because of the amount of islands there are. I thought it would be a bit better than this. It seems a bit split up at the moment. Yeah, let's just keep on alien biology. Get this clear miasma. And we can look again later at something that'll stop my trade units from being attacked. Okay. Anyway, let's return to the map. Continue our game. So this looks like it's going to be finished in one turn.
No village was ever ruined by trade.
Let us lay the foundation for a prosperous future by establishing a cooperation agreement. Do you consent? Sure, why not? That is this fella here, who we're pretty close to. I think that's probably a decent idea.
Has noticed something strange nearby. It could be a ruin, some sort of wreckage, or perhaps alien in nature. You should order your explorer to the site and excavate it to see if there is something worthwhile to be found.
Yep, gonna do just that, advisor. Thank you very much. So, these aliens need to get out of the way first. As for trade vessel, naval trade unit. That's what I want. So let's go with that. And hopefully that'll be able to trade with Banu Musa. It's going to take 6 turns to create. And then we can create a miasmic repulsor. And then we can create a new colonist. Because I'm not sure we need anything else just yet. It's funny this. I've always wondered this because they did the same thing in Civ 5. This is. If you click on like change production, it says your economic advisor recommends building this here. Except from this building has nothing to do with economy other than costing you maintenance. How is that useful? I don't get how that's economically useful when I could just get a trade vessel and get money that way. Seems a bit silly to me. Anyway, back to map. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so they did move off the site. Let's move on. Oh crap, there's a nest right there. That's really bad. We do not want to be excavating within 1 or 2 tiles, I think it is, of a nest. Otherwise the aliens get jumpy and they will just wreck my explorer. Ugh, I'm not entirely sure if that's a good idea or not. But I can't move it back now because my explorer has run out of turns. Oh, this is interesting. Ah, so he's constructing a work barge. Oh, interesting, okay. So I guess a work barge is what allows you to take the... Yeah, there we go. A work barge is what allows you to get the resources from the sea. That's good to know. Cool. Let's move on to the next turn. So I will start a expedition here. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I haven't attacked it yet. How many turns is that going to take? 7 turns, okay. Oh no. Aliens got pissed off. Oh, but Jesus. They did not like that at all. Well, my explorer's dead. Great. That's going to slow me down a bit. Okay, so it looks like after I produce this trade vessel, I'm instead going to have to work on something else, which will be a new explorer. Cool. Right, let's get this trade vessel. Establish a trade route with Banu Musa. There we go. Get extra science. That does need protecting though, so I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to do that for, because most likely a sea monster will come out of nowhere and eat it. Yeah, we don't have any units that can really protect it at the moment. That's a bit silly. Can we build a trade convoy as well? Don't know. Because it said we can only go from, like, trade with one at a time. You can have multiple trade routes, I guess, with other cities, but not with colonies. Quest updated. With the depot built now, we've been able to amass an adequate surplus of resources. The question is what to do with our abundance of goods. Do we send it to our factories or allow our merchants freedom to trade with it? +1 energy from trade depots or +1 production. Do we need the money? Nope. So production it is. Right, we're going to have to obviously invest in the gunboats that we were looking at to protect my convoy. Unless I can find that technology, that means I won't need to. What's going on here? Oh, it's chopping down the forest. Cool. Guess that gives us production like it did in Civilization 5. Anyway, looks like that's my time for this episode of my playthrough of Civilization Beyond Earth. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.